Hello everyone and welcome to another HRL video. This one's going to be a little unexpected maybe. To explain things quickly, the Firestone Firehawk videos got cheesed, but they will still be coming out. Got something figured out. Leave that a surprise, although it's probably not a surprise for most people, but you'll see. But they will be coming out later in the week. Not sure exactly when, so doing some other type of videos to keep that upload streak going because I'm committed right now. Keep it going. Um, and I thought it's been a while since I've done a stat update video, so why not do one now? Because we've done a bunch of updates in the meantime since the last time I did one to this absolutely insane ultimate stats page. And there's one main set of updates that I really want to focus on in this one. You could probably already see it in the bottom if you look at the sheets. It is the yearly stats. So of course, with 2022 being the year where we're hitting that that decade mark, I thought it would be cool. It's like, oh, why don't we do it by year? Do the stats sheets by year and go through 2012, 2013, 2014, etc., all the way up to 2022, and get the stat sheets for the different years that we've raced. So that's what I did, and here it is. So I'll do a quick run through of all of them, and I'm working on adding in the championships and the description for these Like, I'm tired of this column not being used, so I'm still working on that. Hopefully be adding that in soon because I don't want to just put in the number. I also want to put like which season it was and stuff like that. But yeah, so 2012 Ultimate Stats here. This is when we started on Halo Reach. We ran the first Reach main series season. We ran Supercross. We ran Go-Kart as well. So that's what all 2012 was. 2013, look at that start count. Look at that start count for myself and some other drivers as well. Yeah, 2013 kind of popped off, and we did a lot of racing in 2013. 2013, the follow-up year to our kickoff, probably the most races that we've done in a year. And that will probably stay the same for a while, potentially, unless we're going to pass it this year, which low-key, it might be kind of close. So we'll see how that works out, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, we did a ton of racing in 2013. It's absurd. I mean, yeah, look at the starts on myself, look at the starts on Slaunch, look at the starts on Turkey, starts on Armada even. Yeah, we did quite a few races in 2013, and man, that was a fun year. So we started up World of Outlaw, we started up TRS, we did our second SX season. I want to say we did 2 go-kart seasons, and we started up TRS. We did 2 TRS seasons as well. We didn't just do the first one. We started up Firestone Firehawk, and all that just off the top of my head. Oh, I think CRL. I think the CRL races were 2013 as well. So yeah, just so much in 2013. And now we take a look at 2014, which still had quite a few races, but not as many as 2013. But to be fair, 2013 had a lot, so not surprising that it would dip down a bit in 2014. But still a very competitive year. A lot of people taking part in our 2014 races, a lot of consistent drivers, a lot of competitive races. And yeah, 2014 was pretty fun as well. We did another World of Outlaws season. We did 2 more TRS seasons. We did a Firestone Firehawk follow-up. We did 2 Supercross seasons. 2014 was pretty sweet. Hope you guys enjoy the colors, the random different sets of colors on these as well. But now we go to 2015, and we can see the drivers on one sheet here, because 2015 was basically an off year. We did do a few races, as you can see, but for the most part, it was an off year. So to explain what happened with 2015, 2012, we did Reach. It was great. 2013, we did Halo 4. It was great. 2014, did Halo 4. It was great. But we're kind of over Halo 4, and we're going into MCC. So 2015 was supposed to be MCC, and if you don't remember, which how could you not, MCC launch was absolutely atrocious. So we had to wait quite a while to get things going, and then once we got things going, MCC was already like put off by a lot of people, so it was just kind of chalked. So 2015 was kind of unfortunate. Still had fun with the races that we did get to do. But yeah, I wish we could have done more. I think it would have been a pretty sweet year if MCC launch went differently. Now 2016, of course, Halo 5. 2015. Well, okay. Let me get my dates. 2014. End of 2014 was MCC launch, right? But then of course the year 2015 is when we'd be racing it. So Halo 5. End of 2015 was Halo 5 launch. But Forge didn't come out right away. It came out pretty soon, but didn't come out right away. And then we made tracks and stuff. In 2016, we decided to start the racing on it. So 2016 was the first year of Halo 5. We did Season 1. We did a full Season 1 with the Grand Final, and then we had a Season 2 that unfortunately got cut short. I wish we could have done more with Halo 5 in 2016. Unfortunate that 2017 ended up being like the true kickoff for all our Halo 5 stuff that we ended up doing. That being said, I still really enjoyed that first season. And Season 2 was shaping up to be really fun before we got had to chalk it, which is unfortunate. Yeah, 2016. Yeah, unfortunately these two like off years, but still pretty fun. And then we get back on pace. 2017, back to like 2014 numbers here in 2017. Yeah, 2017 was fun. We had Season 3 of Halo 5. We booted Halo 5 back up. Did Season 3. Did Season 4, and did Season 5, and did a grand finals for all of them. And then another thing that's potentially forgotten about is we also did the MCC Fall Series as well. So that was pretty cool. We did that in 2017 as well. So pretty good year, pretty good comeback year, pretty competitive. Of course, I won Season 3, Slaunch taking Season 4 regular season, then Detail coming up with Season 5. So 3 different regular season champions, 3 different grand finals champions. I took Season 3, Fireball took Season 4, and Slaunch took that Season 5 grand finals. Oh, and then I got the fall series regular season for MCC. But funnily enough, it's only, there's 4 regular season championships. So there's only 3 grand finals because we didn't finish that grand finals for that series until 5 years later. So that's a thing. That's kind of funny. But yeah, 2017, pretty good year. Bringing it back. And then 2018, not as many races as 2017, but still pretty good. And still a solid year, I would say. 2018, of course, is Season 6, 7, 8, and 9. Season 6, 7, 8, and 9. 2018. And yeah, a pretty good follow-up to 2017, I would say. We're still doing a pretty good job with all the Halo 5 stuff. And then we go to 2019, which was a little different because it was like, all right, are we bringing this back? Like, what exactly are we doing here? And then we did decide to, bring things back and send on the racing again, the Season 10 GP. And then I ended up coming back for Season 11. We did Blast for the Past. And that was pretty much 2019. Oh, the unfinished go-kart as well. So unfortunately, Season 11, kind of got finished. Cut short, but still got finished. Go-kart was unfinished. We did do the Blast from the Past, though, and we did do the GP Series 2019. So 2019 is where Halo 5 started to lose the steam a little bit, unfortunately, but we still got some races in there. It's still pretty fun. Then 2020, which is remembered as the COVID year now. But before COVID, we got things started again in 2020, because again, 2019 was mostly like the back half. Like the front half of 2019, we're still running stuff. Mostly just took the back half off. 2020, the front half, getting back into things, and then COVID, and then an absolute cheese fest kind of made me wanna quit during our quarantine series, which is unfortunate. Yeah, never dealing with that again. Might have to do an HRL history on that one day. That'd be hilarious. But yeah, so 2020, unfortunate that happened. Definitely could have been avoided. If I would have just banned some people earlier, we'll just say that. But that being said, 2020 was pretty fun. And I was actually having a good time. Before that cheese, I was actually having a good time because beginning of 2020 we did the second Oval series, and that was a really good time. Those were a lot of fun. And the quarantine series was off to a pretty good start too. So again, unfortunately, 2020 was like the front half of the year again, but it didn't last as long as 2019. And then 2021, interestingly enough, is the only year where there was no recorded races. That's unfortunate. I'm blaming COVID. Everybody else can do it, right? I can too. You can do it too, Phase Up. Yeah, 2020. So now we're back to 2022. And this is the 2022 stats as of the end of Tier S. So for the races that we've done in 2022, the fall series is not included. Okay? So the fall series races that we have done are not included in these stats yet. Just so you're aware. So this is just everything leading up to that. And overall, I'd say 2022 is, you know, it's been a long time coming, but this is easily the most successful and solid like comeback years since 2018. 2012 was solid for the start. 2013 was great. 2014 was great. And then 2017 and 2018 were pretty good. And now I'd say 2022 is another like solid, top to bottom, good accomplishment on the entire year. So pretty proud of it so far. And you know, hopefully we continue that and finish things out with fall series. I hope you guys enjoyed this this new look at the additions to the stats pages. I think this is a pretty cool addition, and I'll leave this doc in the comments if you want to take a look at it yourself and look for things in the yearly standings and stuff like that. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool, and I'm sure I'll come up with more ideas and there'll be more stats updates and stuff like that in the future. But this is just the one that I did recently, and I'm glad I finally got to do it. I was curious about like how many races that we ran in the different years and stuff like that. But yeah, so the year with the most races was 2013, and second was like either 2017 or 2014. One of those two. They're pretty close. They're like pretty close to even, I think. But now 2022 is like clearly second. And after the fall series is over, depending on how many motos we end up doing, it could be pretty close to being like damn near equal with 2013 in terms of races. So that's pretty awesome for like a big comeback. That's pretty freaking sweet. Because 2013 we had like multiple series, and you know, I've been wanting to get back at that for a long time, and this is the first time that we've like really done it for damn near the entire year. So obviously the race count got a lot higher because of that, but yeah, I'm proud of it, and it's pretty sweet. So hopefully we can continue it into next year and do more cool stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed the stat update and maybe some other different types of videos throughout this week until we get those Firestone Firehawk sweet videos there. That'll be different and cool. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one.